Good evening. Which part do you want to modify this time?
What the?
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one. Have a good one, and please come again.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity.
Sincerity?
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should...
I am well aware of the way if I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front since I agreed to come with you and even brought along my most precious companion.
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is all...
We both know what's what. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite
Oh?
exaltists, blessing, sacrifice.
How did you know that?
If I'm not mistaken, it's my companion and I. Perhaps when we've had our fill.
You know where the sacrifice...
So, can we go get Anne? I'm also looking for... We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest... As for dessert, I will prepare it. I'll come find you later.
I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with.
What did you mean by dessert just now?
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other. Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been so willing to... Lord Phaethon, let's...
All right, I've already taken...
Wherever you go...
The security around the man...
Right.
Let's check Hartman's
Right.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for my... The bullet. How?
Dear Uncle, why must we be so distant with one another? You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of my... Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point. Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved. Why do you look so... You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool...
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick?
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go awry, you wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on...
You're insane.
Aw, I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mocking.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, he's probably figured that out by now.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action.
You aren't? In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot, but of course it comes at a cost. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk...
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman.
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hart. Another crucial point is... Vivian, and although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, that's the only way they would be safe. Allowing the...
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy. So, those were...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my... Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has...
Hugo.
Would you believe me if I said it? But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the rape. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the...
You don't look too...
No. This is the first problem Lycon, do you have a place that...
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crates. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup. After finding out about it, I quickly found someone. The good news is he gave me a very low dosage. Perhaps because he was afraid I might know. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. The bad news is that currently, when I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when... And that's exactly what's happening now. So, I will lock myself in this room for... I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting. Anyway, after you leave, Do not open the...
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. So, I can't. All you need to do is...
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid...
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? The icon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
It's all your... I wish I had never given... Everything will get better. If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more than... I'll be able to escape. So, Hugo...
So, I wasn't awake yet.
That's because you don't want to wake up.
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep, you want to kill her every time she beat you without reason. Why not admit your hatred?
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia, but I won't kill her. Because I know it won't.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
Don't compare. I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make...
She sold you to the Ravenlock family without you. While she was indulging her, does it not torment you? Kill her.
But now...
Stop lying to... This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Do you still not get it? This is how the world is! If you want to change anything, you must first become the one who makes the rules. Just like that woman. The only reason she could treat us that way was because... So listen to me. Find that woman. Kill her. Why forgive them?
I'm not forgiving them. You know, perhaps the person I hate the most, the one but rather my weak, powerless past self. I hate myself for having neither the strength, and that me is you. So, I forgive you.
You'll regret this. Fool, your pretty words mean nothing.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die? didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer! Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
I told you. I am you.
Of course. I know. This time it's about Serena. Right?
Yes. Your half-sister. And the only child in the Ravenlock family. Unfortunately. It was her kindness that led to her untimely death.
It was my fault.
I don't like the way you blame yourself. Your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father...
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of me from the moment they
In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. But Serena, dead and so, she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me many times, but I was careful, and they did not succeed.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker, an easier target, and pinned everything on you. Serena died in your place. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting this to Father, they could use it to get rid of you. Yet, not only did Father not...
In this world, only the ruthless, cruel, and merciless can stand at the top.
And that's exactly what you managed to live up to, no? You found a perfect opportunity thereafter to catch the ringleader.
I don't remember.
Here you go again. Deep down inside, you've always wondered. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he was barely recognizable. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic release of rage that...
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead.
They died by Hartman's hand. dying in the power struggle to become the Raven.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Children who would murder their own kin for scraps of power dead at the hand of their uncle who followed their example. Is that not karma? Power struggles, pitting kin against each other. It's like a curse, written into the
Don't forget, my dear, that the same blood.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. This is the path of success that has led the... As long as you live, you'll never... You are destined to one day become someone...
Is that fear?
I won't become like my father.
You won't become a failure, so relax. So, do not deny you admitted. Deep within your heart lies and I.
Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending night. I don't want to hear something like, you have no idea what that man...
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions.
And what do you think I'm doing?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target to seek revenge. You plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too... After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the...
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster just occurred in the vicinity. So he used it to eliminate all the unfamiliar faces there, turning... So, the one who killed innocents... What?
You knew what choice an extremist like him would make. And this time you succeeded. You killed... Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about anyone else. The only...
Enough. I may hate him for betraying me.
What?
You aren't Lycon, the other me. I've been waiting for you.
It seems you've already grown accustomed to this place.
Just as you said, you are me, and I am you. We are ultimately one and the same.
Then you should know what I want to say. When you and Lycon split, you didn't even try to clear up the misunderstanding, didn't deny or argue, because you realized that deep down, he was right about you. You just hadn't acted. Some people live only to bring more suffering into this world.
For that, I must stain these hands.
That's right. To slay the dragon, you must first become one. You know the truth better. If you hadn't hesitated, and instead seized the first opportunity to kill innocent civilians, wouldn't have died. Your partner wouldn't have lost an eye, and both you can save more people.
I've spent countless hours in
So why not submit to your truth?
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. His schemes to kill the head of the family. So, for a behemoth like the Ravenlock family, of course, whether it's Tops, the Mayflower family, I refuse to be dragged down.
You foolish. Or are you going to follow Lycon and Jack's twin? Otherwise, why would you hide this whole scheme of faking your death from them? Of course you are right to do so, but you stay silent and long for them to... That's why you are... But remember, and we are children born. Come. Let me show you what...
But you are... And I'll never lose to myself.
about all the injustice you suffered. Is that all? If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Out of my way. You're just afraid to admit it. You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire. Are you trying to kill me? You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw. Ah, my form.
Are you sure you have...
How about we fight?
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of...
How thoughtful.
I'd rather you not starve to... Not to your liking. I'm fairly...
No, I've just gone too long with either way.
Now tell me,
Just going a bit crazy from... But... I did have a... If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself... You seem like you could benefit from some too. How...
seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before.
Oh... You mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed, and I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this.
Just as I said before, perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins. You shouldn't reject the things you've done.
I have contemplated this before, yet those in high positions still possess immense resources. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic, nothing holds more value to... All right, let's catch up later.
I thought you would rest up.
As much as I would prefer that. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former...
I'll go with you.
Lycon. Surely you don't think that because I...
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu.
Very well. Let's go. I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
I'm here.
Only for Master Proxy.
What? Can't handle it? More workers here.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
There's more over there.
It's different this time. Don't. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the...
The compensation you promised. All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks and...
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions.
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment...
It's the same for me. Who would risk taking a job like this? I'll do it.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family...
Don't worry, you'll get every dinny you were, but before we start...
Bro, should we really be...
These workers keep, and the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over.
What? You didn't say anything about... Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ETH.
Exactly! You have to take it before... Of course, you won't...
Lycon, what are you...
Rescuing those workers, of course. There's clearly something...
Now is not the right time.
And as I said many years ago, you...
So that...
If that's not what you want me to think, then it...
All right. It's a little complicated. Of course, it's your choice, but if you try to...
I trust you.
All right. Now we can go and beat them into the ground.
Don't forget, you also don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst.
All right, Your Holiness. Those work...
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team. Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
Ah, damn it! Who the hell are you?
Ravenlock. It means exactly what I said. Sever your ties while you can.
The family's honor comes up.
Is that really what you think? You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were...
I don't have a choice.
You always have a choice. All right. Let's... Don't worry, Lycon.
How's that? My acting's pretty good.
As always. A certain some. I'll leave the rest to...
Okie dokie.
Okay, now can you...
As you can see, that worker. The pills were swapped out with vitamin T. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the... But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect...
It seems you're not complete...
I thought you were just being... Then, I have one last question.
The truth is... before he passed away in that small attic, when Jack called you aside and gave...
When he told me you might go down the wrong path.
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream? You know there's no way I'd allow myself. Besides, back then...
Jack.
It's all in the past. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should... Lycon? It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, so... as long as I know, I will never become like my father.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good...
Don't patronize. You've changed a lot. I still disagree with Jack's words. I will walk the path I believe is right. But I will also allow you to walk your own path.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it,
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope... On the contrary, perhaps I used to think you wanted power. That everything you did was for your own ambitions.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, there are many things that we are powerless to change, just as I said before. Let's go. To witness the end of...
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can...
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further...
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks?
Thief? Oh, I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies. I am Hugo. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. You've done well, Viv.
You had...
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as... But it is because I am selfish that I also don't... In any case... Lycon's taking care of everything outside. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. Hugo
Master Proxy, although it is late...
So, Lycon...
I was simply playing along. You are a student of the mayor's late friend. Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence...
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparent sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately, so the Exaltists don't do this. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake.
The real core...
Here?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear...
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it.
How about our dear Proxy take a... I'll take your surprise. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was...
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop...
Yes, and we need to
Hopefully with no options left.
All right, that's the important stuff. I'll contact you again